Use the fact nobody knows who you are to your advantage and reach hundreds of thousands of people without spending a single dollar on advertisement while making, I'll give you the exact numbers and math, while making 250K in pure profit as a complete beginner creative with your first launch, your first project launch. On top of that, it's gonna be easy as fuck. You will not even have to do anything. Other people will be doing it for you. And thank you for the opportunity that you provide for them. So what am I talking about? The JV strategy. So let's go over the quick overview of the JV strategy. And then in the second part, we will dive deep into the specifics, the details, so that you can see how much money you can actually make, what to look out for, what to do to make this a massive success. So in step one of the JV strategy, you want to make sure that you have an offer, a product that works, that has demand in the marketplace, and that actually sells. In the second part, you want to find partners that have an audience that you want to reach, an audience that wants to buy the product or service that you want to sell. In step three, you will negotiate with these partners and you will give them a massive amount of revenue cut because you don't want to spend money. You don't want to give them money, so you have to give them something else, which is a massive revenue cut. 50 to 70% in revenue goes to them. So they take a commission of 50 to 70%, right? An affiliate. Now, this is totally normal and this is totally fine. You will see this in a minute why this is an absolute amazing reality. Then in step four, they will promote your product and service. You don't have to figure out what to say. You don't have to feel cringe when you are talking about your art. You don't have to come up with the best magic copy that attracts collectors. They already know what their audience wants and how to communicate to their audience because they've built up this massive following. And in step five, both of you win. Now, this is an amazing strategy for those who have spent their whole lives working for corporates, who have spent decades on something else, who have wasted, between brackets, time and feel that there's no time left anymore. You don't have a decade to spend on your own audience, on building your own audience. You need it now. You need some kind of success in the next month, not 10 years from now. You just don't have time anymore. For those people, this is the absolute golden opportunity. So how much money can you make with this strategy? What are the actual opportunities? Let's go over it. Let's go over two scenarios. Let's say scenario one, you build your own brand. You build your own email newsletter. And scenario number two, you do the JV strategy as a complete beginner, right? How many subscribers can you get out your email realistically in a 6-month period? 500. Not more than that. Okay, that's realistically 500 is what you will get. At a 1 to 3% conversion rate, you will get 5 to 15 sales. Let's say you sell a $195 art print. That means that you will get $975 to $2,925 in sales in 6 months. Great. Or not, right? That's a lot of time for a very limited amount of sales. It's not bad, it's not terrible, but it's not that amazing. So let's take a look at the JV strategy. In the JV strategy, you don't build anything yourself. You are spending 3 to 6 months searching for the right partners and building out your art prints that you're going to sell. Let's say you also do $195 art prints. Let's say your first partner that you find, and you only find 3 partners. So ideally you want to find 10, 20, 30, 40, or 100, but in this case you only find 3, which is a very low number for a 3 to 6 month period. But let's say that that's the case. So partner 1 is a 45,000 email subscriber, interior design, blogger type of guy. I hope it's not too loud. And the commission that they take is around 55%. Partner number 2 is a 15,000 community, 15,000 people community of art collectors. And they get a commission of 55% as well. And then partner number 3 is a 100,000 email sub slash YouTube, whatever, floral community. And you are selling floral prints, floral art prints, for example. And they got a commission of 60%. So what are the numbers here? Well, I calculated it prior to recording this, of course. Let's take a look. Partner 1 gives you 1,350 sales, gross $263,000, your cut $118,000. Partner 2, 450 sales, gross $87,750, your cut $39,000. I'm rounding up here a little, right? Partner 3, 3,000 sales, gross $585,000, your cut $234,000. Units sold in total 4,800. Gross total $936,000. Your commission or your cut after everything is $391,000. Now, realistically, you're not going to make a profit of $391,000. Realistically, you will be spending, let's say, $91,000 to $140,000 on materials, on shipping, on making sure that these art prints are the best possible art prints in the whole world, right? So realistically, your profit will probably be $250K. $250,000 in profit is probably like 55% of galleries, the lowest 55% of galleries, they are making a profit of 20 to 30K a year. Like, not that much. So 250 in a 12-month period is an absolute insane reality. It's amazing. This is happening all of the time. I recently, I think 2 emails ago, gave a full-on example of somebody that I worked with. This is happening all of the time, but only if they understand who to collaborate with, because a lot of beginner creatives, they think they have to collaborate with other artists. You have these artist collabs or with galleries or something like that. Now, this is a very big mistake. If you are collaborating with other artists, then you are collaborating with people that are in direct competition with you. They don't want you to win, they want themselves to win. If you are collaborating with galleries, same thing. Galleries, they don't want to share the contact information of their collectors with you, because that means that you can steal those collectors. That means that those collectors can then cut the gallerist out and avoid the 50% commission. They don't want to do that. And so these entities are in direct competition with you. This is not what I was suggesting. You want to find partners that are within the same niches, but not in direct competition with you. For example, these interior design brands that I was mentioning, or a floral type of brand that has people that might want to decorate their homes with some floral stuff, and then you have some floral art prints, which is in line with, you want to search for those types of collaborations. Now, how are you going to find those collaborations? Well, the best way is to actually understand where collectors reside. To actually understand that. Meaning, you download my free PDF explaining the whole collector profile thing for free. It's like 36 collector psychology profiles that I've created for you. But that will require a lot of effort from you. And so an easier approach that is slightly less good, that is going to give you less understanding of the marketplace and all of those things, but I'm going to give it, is to copy paste this script, this transcript of this video, then paste it in an AI and say, hey, I want to follow the strategy that Dries is explaining, and I want to find good partners for me. In order to do that, I will explain my artworks to you, and then you can help me. And then you explain your artworks, you give the size, the price, the prints, the themes, like the color, like just everything that you can say about your art. You add that to the prompt, and then you press enter, and you let GPT or some Google, Gemini, or some whatever, Claude, whatever AI that you prefer, you let that run and give you advice on what type of partners you could collaborate with. Now, in order to make this video complete, we should should be going over all of the art collectors. We should be diving deep into their psychology. What are they buying? How are they buying? Where can you find them, so that you can then find the right partners to make this whole thing work tremendously well. But we're not gonna do that predominantly because I already did in a video called I studied 1,000+ collectors create art collectors want to buy. That said, don't forget the link in the description for the free PDF. Now get the hell out of here.